Alright. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the, return to the Eclipse Cathedral. Today, I am your DM, as is usual, as is expected. I'm Heartless, and I'm joined by all of my lovely players. Please introduce yourselves, top to bottom. Everyone just introduce yourselves, give us your character, and give us a dad fact about them, because why the fuck not?
Hello. I gently pry the mic away from Heart, and I'm like, hello. I lean in really close, and I go, hello. And it's me, Toonkind's local bootleg, Sable. I almost said Altaria, but it's fine. I woke up about 45 minutes ago after sleeping off and on for a bit.
Gods.
I promise I am super awake and totally ready. I said I'm audiovisual. That's me, absolutely. I hope I won't have any audio or visual problems today, but who knows? Knock on wood. I'm playing Vexis Enteur, Dr. Vexis Enteur, and he is a 4'10" tabaxi, or no, he's 4'9". He's 4'9" because he's an inch shorter than someone else. And man's having a little bit of a time. It's fine though. And I guess my dad fact for him is he really likes the color blue. It's not his favorite color, but it's like his second. It's his second favorite.
God, fuck,
and
man.
Bluejay reaches over the mic to strangle me to death.
Which means it's Altaria's turn.
Yeah, I have cat intervention at the minute. Hello, that is I. I am Altaria. We are doing great today. My nickname's wrong. And today I will be the 7-2 Leonin Xalbaer. Yes, you have impeded everything. Thank you. I didn't prepare a dad fact, really. But I can be cute about it. Okay. I was like, I bet he would do that because that would be super cute. But I didn't know if it would come up enough to be a good dad fact. So I guess the people that are on the 13th floor at the minute would have noticed at least once of whenever he is either super sleepy or super nervous or something, he I guess it would be a stem, would be, fiddling with his mane. I'm thinking, how cats, do the thing with their arms where they, rub their head. I don't know how better to describe it, but, yeah. That's what I've got.
Next up.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm RJ. I'm playing Decimal, Bastard Man Extraordinaire. Dad fact is not a dad. That's the dad.
I mean, that's probably a good thing considering how old he is.
Yeah, he is 19! He turned 19 about 3 weeks ago, I decided.
Depends. This happened in March.
Okay, yeah. No, he's still 18 at this point then. No, Hex, he does not need a dad.
Alright,
I'm pretty sure
everybody needs a dad. Everybody needs a dad.
Not this kid.
points at D. You're muted, dear.
Can't
Grabs
believe
the D.
D's
Come
fucking
here.
dead.
Oh, D. D, you're muted.
D, our beloved, if you're here, give us a sign.
Yeah, there you are.
Hey there.
Hi.
Sorry, had a long day yesterday. We're doing introductions.
Yeah. Give us introduce yourself, your character, and give us a dad fact about Alexa.
Hi, I'm D. I'm playing Alexa, the medical android. And a dad fact about Alexa. Well, currently she doesn't have the memory of when she met her dad, which is kind of a dad fact.
That's a sad fact, not a dad fact.
It is a
Don't
sad
worry
dad
about
fact.
I think maybe we needed to explain what a dad fact is.
Probably. A dad fact is a fun fact about your character that, over the couple of hours that the incoming team spent climbing the cathedral, any, of the downtime, what they would have noticed about Alexa. Sort of deal.
Let's see. Every time she reaches into her hammer space, one set of every time, she'll pull out an apple and then just throw it as hard as she can.
Amazing! Alright, Bluejay.
Eat the fruit.
Yeet. Yeet.
Hammer space is full of these, and she doesn't know where they came from, and she hates them.
As one does.
Okay, so hey guys, I'm Bluejay. I'm playing the blue twink, the clipboard guy, the person on the stairs. The person that you asked the name of and then proceeded to immediately lose interest.
That guy.
That guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so dad fact, after talking with Axiom that one time, he went in the other room and passed out in an angst coma for several days. And then got up and told no one why that happened.
I'm gonna add a little something to it. Unbeknownst to probably this mysterious blue tune, he was being fed while he was passed out, so he wouldn't die.
Thank you.
Real quick, we're gonna jump back up to Cryptid. Introduce yourself, your character, and give us a fact about your character. That is fun.
Hello. I am Cryptid. I am very, very late, and I am playing Lincoln C. Rulean, Toon Morlock. Fun fact. When he casts the spell Light, it looks like a projector. That's all I could come up with.
Alright. Now to continue on as normal, Snail.
Hello! I am Tutu Kid. I am playing Snailcomix today. No, wait, it's supposed to be the other way around. I possess Snail again. I forgot to do so last time, but this time, although I am tired, I was aware enough to make sure that I possess Snail rather than Snail possessing me. I am the cute one of the group, and my tutu, the leotard part, is covered with stickers. That's my rock fact for you today.
Alright, Gently, if you're up to it. Gently, our beloved.
I can't believe Gently's dead, too.
Heckin' dead.
Okay, I'm gonna ping Gently and... Oh, there you go!
No, Gently's here.
I'm sorry. I'm eating Chinese like a disgusting person.
It's okay.
Hope you have a good
Chinese
lunch.
is good.
Yeah, Chinese is great. I'm just eating it like a slob. But yes. Hi, hello. My name is Gently. I am going to be playing a brat today. I will be playing Lara Nyxxe. I have no idea what I need to do for a dad fact. Lara likes Chinese food too, I guess. There you go.
Hey!
There's your fact.
Favorite food, Chinese food.
Food, Chinese food, that's right. Exactly. Alright. Hey, over to you guys.
And next?
Hi, it's me, Lewis, the local virus of the Toon King server. I play a baby. Her name is Olive. That facts? I don't have any. I'm just going to say that she tends to stick to Vexis. Pretty much all the time.
Well, that is a wonderful time for me to cut in and give you guys a summary of what happened last time. So, last time, we spent a lot of time with the incoming team, and they found out that Roderick is not human, like he had seemed at first, but is actually a changeling. And then they,
We love him so much, he's fine. He's fine. We love him. Nobody say mean things about him or I'll beat you up.
And the way we found this out is that Alexa attempted to cast a spell on him to see if it would help against the memory-stealing properties of the Cathedral. It did not help those memory-stealing properties, but it did remove something else, causing Roderick to remember stuff. And then you guys walked up to the 8th floor, and you went, you were on the 8th floor when that happened, and you went into the flower shop, in which you guys all found out Lincoln's sad backstory with his poor wife, and arranged some flowers.
We cried. It was beautiful.
And then after that, you all met a person who looked a lot like Sirius, but was not Sirius. His name is Valence, and he, just was generally trying to ask, why the hell are you coming up here? You kept very much confusing him. So you continued on.
We tried to answer his questions. Mostly.
Yeah, they sent the intern to come speak with us, and that's like the worst decision they've ever made, so...
We're a middle manager problem at bare minimum.
Yeah.
And you guys reached the 9th floor and decided to go into a very higher tech cafe than any of you guys recognize, and met Xalbaer's father and his friend, and made some coffee for them, while also getting some information.
It was fucking good coffee, too.
Yup. And you guys passed that test and moved on into the next room, in which Decimal and Xalbaer started to argue through the proxy that is the Xalbaer quote-unquote illusion clone thing. And things were decided that maybe you should take a breather and actually talk face to face with someone. And with all that knowledge, we're gonna rewind a bit and zoom in on the 13th floor.
We're on the 13th floor now. Heart, who do you focus on?
First, we're gonna focus on Dexion and Xalbaer because they're in the control room, and thus are the two people who are most in the know about all this information that they have gathered from watching the screens. So, how you two doing?
I want to die.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Don't fucking believe this.
So, let's just bring up a point and go point by point. So, when you guys learned that Roderick had, in fact, died when he was very young, and then woke up a changeling, how are you feeling?
This might as well happen.
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
That's cool. I understand all of Kingdom Hearts now.
Do you guys say anything to each other? You're sitting there in the control room, just like watching this on the screen.
Does one comment on a train wreck or just watch in stunned silence?
Somebody needs to say something in the back like, well, that's going well, isn't it?
Yeah, you wanna talk about the thing that happened before they entered the building, maybe?
I mean, you guys could do that.
You wanna do that?
I thought I knew what we were talking about.
So do you guys? So you're in the control room, Xalbaer and Dexion. You're watching the screen, and a couple of hours earlier, you guys shoved Lara into the tube after being a little bit terrorized by one Xehanorth. Do you want to talk about that?
You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Yes.
I have Heart, can I intercede with a question right quick?
Mm-hmm.
Lara's still in the tube, right?
Yep. Roll me a con save.
Well.
Oh, do let's. Oh goodness, hang on a second. I'm like so unprepared here. I'm so sorry, guys.
No worries. While you're looking for that and going to do that, we focus back in on Xalbaer and Dexion.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh.
I think lower is good in this case, right?
Don't worry, we'll get to her. But first.
She's just snoring in the background. She's got her face pressed up against the glass and like drooling a little bit. She's just like.
Don't worry about it.
Worry.
Look, I point at Xalbaer and Dexion. It's your turn to roleplay, damn it! Do the roleplay, damn it!
Shut up!
Well, see, now that it's our turn, I'm nervous.
Oh no!
Here we go. So,
what have you done?
About Zaya, huh?
That was unexpected.
A little bit, yep. Was not expecting possession to be on the bingo card for today, but why not? Hmm.
So, why did you do that?
Which part? Kick Zaya out? Help put Laura in the tube?
Kicking Zaya out.
Have I? I have been doing my best to, at least in front of the man, not make it clear my displeasure at his presence. But let it stand on the record that I am no fan of Zaya.
Okay.
And if the man is going to show up in the middle of some of the best science that we have managed to do in a bit and ask questions and waste our time and honestly make it even more valid for us to have tubed Laura, then everything that we've learned thus far has not changed my opinion. And then a lot has happened.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like keeps doing typing, button pushing things.
How would you say that went, I suppose?
That was not my best performance.
To be fair, one doesn't expect to be pushed onto the stage quite like that.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Oh, same. This is go to the cathedral, they say. Investigate. Do science. And now here we are. There are children in the other room. There is a magic wall that has apparently a dragon on the other side of, or formerly a dragon. There is people that we're finding out have had horrible things done to them. Memory rooms, memories.
As you say memories, the main display transfers from the room where the incoming team was standing for a bit to a beautiful flower field, and it follows them up and into the flower shop.
Was that a button you hit, or was that me?
No, that was them. They went into one of the rooms.
Good to know.
This one's the projector guys. Lincoln's.
Gotcha. I think no.
Yep, that's what's happening.
Yep. good at talking.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
It's okay. We're gonna fast forward a little bit. And the incoming team goes into the cafe. Xalbaer, how are you feeling?
You know how cats purr when they're stressed? Somebody flicked on the purr machine.
Oh no.
If Dexion were to look, he would probably see that Xalbaer is doing some very fast math on angles and yeetages, physics a little bit. He cannot make it down there.
See, the thing I'm learning about Dexion is that he doesn't give a fuck about most things.
Dexion has hit a new level of apathy.
It's the depression.
So,
that.
Xalbaer, as you're in the middle of doing calculations, you both hear a knock on the door. It's specifically not the door towards Naomi's part of the 13th floor, but towards the rest of the 13th floor. What do?
That's not one of the kids, is it?
Xalbaer, can you get it?
Sure. Xalbaer will walk over to the door very stealth-like. Well, they haven't been stealthy before. Xalbaer will walk over to the door and just open it.
Behind it stands Cirrus, and he's carrying what looks to be sandwiches on a platter. And he looks up and goes, "Oh, I didn't know you were here. I brought sandwiches. It's around lunchtime, and I thought Dexion could use some food. He doesn't seem to eat very well." Cirrus says, trying to be quiet but failing.
Xalbaer is just like, yep, you are absolutely correct. Not in like, yep. And then
I'm fine.
We'll back up and let him in.
Cirrus comes in carrying the platter of sandwiches. I made some ham and cheese and some PB&J and some this really wonderful stuff that I found in the cabinet. It's like marshmallows.
Xalbaer will lean over and take one of those.
It's a peanut butter and marshmallow sandwich. It's a fluffer nutter.
He will have eaten it. It's gone.
Cirrus is just gonna inch towards Dexion and just kind of waft the sandwiches in his direction.
Dexion looks so tired. This isn't new, by the way, for everyone else.
Nope. Cirrus has spent the month that he's spent here trying to make friends with Dexion and also trying to feed him.
Amazing. Dexion, would you prefer to deal with this nonsense on an empty stomach?
Nonsense. What's going on?
Oh. People are here.
Sirius just kind of wrinkles and looks at the main screen, still holding the platter. He's not putting it down.
Xalbaer will grab another fluffernutter sandwich.
Yeah, there are plenty on there. Why? Why do you suppose they're here? He says as he looks away.
I'm sure they have their reasons.
Dexion?
Yeah.
The plot demanded we be here.
You watch as Alexa looks towards the camera and says that, and you don't know if she can hear you or if that was just some, like, twist of fate.
We've become an episode of The Office.
Alexa, who did you say that to? We're working over here, not over there.
Oh, sorry, minor glitch. I think all these memory loss things that are on these stairs keep messing with my head.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. Just stick right next to me and we'll get through it. A-okay. Right, Roderick?
Oh, that's
Can't lose your mind yet, not the top of the tower.
How much of that audio came through at the top?
All of it. All of it came through, and Roderick is just... he's just standing there, being like, let's just focus on what we're doing right now.
So it's the people from last time. If you remember.
I... vaguely. I just don't know why they would want to come back.
It seems the Cathedral gave them an IOU in place of some memories, and they would like to cash those in.
Ah.
Yeah, so did Sirius hear Tutu Kid very loudly say, right, Roderick?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Sirius is, still not looking at the screen.
So Bear's gonna gently, like, start to take the platter away from Sirius. Like, not like yanking it, but like, I'm just gonna, you know.
Oh, sorry, here. I'm
No,
just...
Thank you.
Yeah. I'll just, I think I'm going to go check on how Olive's doing. And Sirius turns and walks, out the same door he came into. And came in through.
We're all just a bunch of mental breakdowns in coats, aren't we?
Not wrong.
And with that, we're going to go to where Olive and Vexis are, apparently.
Oh, cool.
Oh fuck, oh jeez, oh fuck.
Your turn.
Well, if Olive has been following Vexis around,
Like a baby duck.
Like a baby duck. It would be a lot of Vexis goes I feel like it would be a lot of like you have the camera shot and then it's Vexis rushing into from one room to another room and then you see like Olive kind of like toddling behind and then Vexis comes out of that room and goes into another room and Olive comes toddling behind.
Yeah.
Hello, it's Scooby-Doo Chase.
And
Since she
Vexis
doesn't know what
is
else
kind
to
of
do.
I guess at some point, Vexis may have like picked her up and was just carrying her on his hip. And she's 3 foot tall. He's only like
She is.
a foot and a half taller than her, so it's kind of funny. It's like a child carrying another child.
It's fine.
Yeah. So they're just they're just walking around, I guess, doing loops of different things, going between the lab and checking on Naomi for like a brief second, and then like into the hair's room, and then like peeking into the freaky glowy wall.
So when you check on Naomi, she looks up at you, and it's not Naomi.
Okay, cool. He shuts that door and they won't be back for a bit. He doesn't have time nor mental space to deal with that.
When you peek into the hair's room, the hair seems to be just kind of laying around, and every time you peek in on it, it turns and looks up, and both of its ears go up. And then you close the door, and you kind of just hear it just lay back down.
Nexus is also doing cool math. But the contents of that he will not say aloud for fear of Olive questioning any of the things he's currently thinking about.
Oh, don't worry about it. Olive's head is oh so empty.
I mean, Olive probably knows a fair bit about unethical science, at least.
Popping in.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she has feelings about it.
So yeah, they're just having a grand old time walking around. They're doing their laps.
And when you go and peek in through the wall, you're looking through the wall, right?
Yep.
So when you peek in through the wall, you can see that the dragon is indeed a dragon right now. And Oddmund, who is sitting on top of the dragon's head, is making like purring noises and doing kitty biscuits, obviously trying to keep the dragon calm, because the dragon is mildly shaking a little bit from all the thunder that has been happening.
He gives Oddmund a thumbs up. Oddmund is the backbone of this man's existence, honestly. I don't know what he would be without his familiar. A hot mess, even more so than usual. Oddmund's getting all of Xalbaer's tuna if they live through this.
So, Olive, you can stick your head through too. And you see there's the dragon and a cat with wings.
Cool. She just looks at them. She's literally like, okay, that's here. I am so sorry to tell you this. She literally doesn't like feel anything about anything.
Just chillin'. It's all elevator Wii music in that head.
Yeah, baby!
So, I assume you actually have also been checking up on the tube that Lara is in.
Yeah, but it's very, like, I'm going to be as quiet as possible.
So you checked up a couple of times, and she's been asleep, snoring, like a bear.
Yep.
But this past time, gently, what does Laura do when she wakes up?
Well, let's see. What does Laura do when she wakes up? First of all, she just kind of like wakes up like, does the little, teenager just woke up type thing. And then she blinks and she looks out of the tube and she's just like, what exactly is she seeing?
So she's seeing all these layers and layers of cloudy glass in front of her. And for a moment it stays like that, and then there's a ksh as it starts to open.
She's like, oh, finally. And she starts to go towards the opening, obviously. I mean, because, geez, I'm out of the tube, yes. So she thinks, I guess.
How could this happen to me? Quick question. Does that door have a lock?
The door into the tube room?
Yeah.
You can make me a quick investigation check.
Sure.
There's like a sign on the door that says, Laura, if you read this, don't open it. And Laura's standing in front of it that's like, that sign can't stop me because I can't read.
So, you quickly check as you close the door, and there doesn't actually seem to be a lock. It's just a handle.
Cool. One sec.
Why would there need to be locks when the only one living there is Naomi?
Mm-hmm.
Shh, be quiet. Can Vexis cast mending on the door and the door frame and mend the two together?
No, it's too wide for that.
Damn.
I could hear the heart emoji in your no.
Heart's like, here's Laura. She's here now. You have to have her.
Look. Laura rolled a 19.
Uh-huh.
And saved against the sleep effect. So she wake up.
Yeah. She wake.
Laura.
Wake up.
My God, she's going for it.
Laura, you actually feel very refreshed, like you've had the best sleep you've ever had. Ever.
Hell yeah. All right. She's ready to go. Yes, she's awake. She's refreshed. I wonder if she even remembers what all went on. Because
roll an intelligence check.
Yeah.
To see if she thinks it was a bad nightmare.
Yes. Oh, surely it was a bad dream. I mean, hang on a second. Alright, let me do this thingy right here. Doopy-doopy-doo. Intelligence check, you say? Alright, what's your intelligence, dear? I'm looking.
Are you smart?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Alright. They're gonna find out. Hopefully not, because I think that would be hilarious.
So
that's a 5.
You're pretty sure that you had a crazy, terrible, bad dream when your boss took over your body somehow. That was clearly a huge nightmare that didn't actually happen.
Oh no, absolutely not. It was just a bad dream. I mean, obviously. Does she even know why she got stuck in the tube to begin with?
Nope. She no, all she knows now, because she has convinced herself that it was a nightmare, is that she woke up in this tube and she feels like $1 million.
All right. Is there anybody around her that she can actually talk to? Like anybody in the general vicinity nearby?
No, there's a door.
There's a door?
Yeah.
Alright, well, she just kind of yawns and scratches the back of her head, and she goes to open the door. So.
Vexis, are you
Yes,
trying
open
to
the
hold
door.
it close?
Do what?
Oh boy. I honestly feel like Vexis is trying to think of a solution that doesn't involve screaming as much as possible.
Olive.
Yes.
What are you doing? Because you have a chance to react before the door opens.
Well, she doesn't know what to do.
That makes
She's been there for 2 weeks.
Well, I am going to say that you did notice Vexis was checking over the door like he was looking for something and looked pretty, or at least mildly disappointed when he didn't find it.
Oh god.
Tell me
We're
that Lara can like bust open the door and like smack somebody.
So roll insight real quick, Luis, for Olive.
Cool. That's great.
So
And
audio.
She's a
Olive
baby.
Olive gets to find out that Vex is not pleased about whatever's on the other side of that door.
Alright, so knowing that, Olive, what do you do? The door seems to have started opening a little bit.
She's gonna roll space. Hold on. That's great.
There we
She
go.
pulls out their wool ass hacks.
There we go.
Okay, so you pull out the axe. Gently, is Lara going to kick the door open?
You know she is. She's got her hand on that door. She opens it up and she's just gonna like go plump and just like open that door and be like, "I'm back, baby."
Okay, so if you're gonna kick the door, roll me an attack.
Oh, cool.
Oh no! Please just tell me that the baby doesn't get hurt. Okay, roll your attack.
I dare you.
Alright. 10.
Luis, does that hit Olive's armor class?
Hold on. I need to see because my computer did freeze, so I'm looking. This fine. I have a phone and my phone works completely well. That is a 10. Art emoji, it does not.
So, what does Olive do now that Olive sees the door flying at her?
Push her back. Oh my god, please push her back. Push back on her face. Do it.
I want to do that so bad.
Do it. You know you want to.
So, are you going to reflect the door?
Yes.
Okay, Luis, make me an attack roll.
That's great.
With the axe. So, roll d20, add the bonus to hit that you get for, wielding your axe.
Okay, great, cool. I love this. Let's see.
That's a nat 20.
Roll damage.
Yes.
Is
Oh, great.
this
What?
Is this how Laura dies?
So, let's see, that's 6 plus 2.
She busts through the
Hold
door.
on.
She's like, "I'm back, baby." And the door just swings right back and goes.
Hold
"Wah!"
on, guess what? Hold on, I just realized that I did not roll with the good weapon.
Oh. Roll with good
Hold
weapon
on,
for
let me. No, it's still the net 20.
Oh,
It's
this is
still
so
a D20 plus 5. I just didn't
Oh,
roll the
God,
correct
yes.
damage.
There
you go there.
So that's 18 damage.
Doubled.
so much. I love this so much. Oh my
And-
god.
So you swing your axe and reflect the door back into whatever, like, tried to push it violently into you. And Lara, you tried to kick the door up, and the door took exception to that and slammed right into your face, causing you to fly back into the tube.
And it's swings shut, and she's trapped again, right? Am I right?
What?
Doesn't someone have to push the button?
She's trapped again, right?
Someone has to push the button.
Okay.
Vexis was just standing there, and
Do it.
Yeah, Vexis and Olive are now standing in the doorway. Laura, you're now in the tube, and ow, that hurt.
She just went in.
You took 18 damage from that.
I've been taken out by a child.
Oliver's just like, fuck off.
Oh my god, I love it. I love Olive. I love this so much. Oh my god. I am so, I've enjoyed this so much. So she's like, she's just like laying down. Like she props herself up on her elbows. I'm doing a little Foley here. I'm trying to make it sound like she's talking in the tube. And she's just like, what? Huh?
Vexis was just standing there. I guess he goes and he runs and he tubes her again.
As one does.
You run and do that, and
Oh my god!
Sirius
Oh my god!
peeks his head around and goes, and Laura, roll me another con save.
Okay. Oh my god, I love this so much. I love this so much. Oh my god, you have no idea. Okay, let's see here. Con save. Am I gonna do any kind of a con save? Okay. 17.
You're, so you're feeling really sleepy, but you're managing to fight it back.
Mm-hmm.
As the petals close in on you, and
Uh-huh.
you realize that, oh, maybe that wasn't a bad dream. Because
Okay, so does it put her back to sleep, or
it doesn't put her back to sleep. She's still in the tube.
Uh-huh. We're just really drowsy right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, well, okay, let me see how to react to this. It's just like, what was that for? Huh? She's just smack back in the tube and sleepiness. She's not coherent, guys.
Sirius goes, hello, hi, Olive.
Hi.
Have you done any of your exercises today? With your axe?
She takes a
Just
moment.
looks at the door.
she takes a moment. She also looks at the door.
The door,
Yes.
has a few splinters.
She looks back.
Be strong.
Yes. Yes, I have.
Oh, we should rather not do it on the door. I'm pretty sure I could set more training dummies up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hello, Vexis.
Vexis mid-crouching down to give Olive a tiny high five at whatever the fuck that was. It was amazing.
She did give the high five.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Just kind of looks up at Sirius and hello there, Sirius.
Xalbaer and Dexion are in the control room, and apparently there are people coming up the stairs. At this point, Vexis, you hear your name being called from that direction.
Oh boy. Vexis just like you watch his face kind of just drop a little. Just like, oh fuck. He probably like picks Olive up and hands her over gently to Sirius and is like, why don't the two of you find a nice little place to hole up if you want to do exercises, perhaps do exercises or color or cards. Just try and stay as quiet and out of the way as possible. Xalbaer will be able to tell you what to do.
Okay.
Sirius gives a little smile and smiles down at Olive and goes, let's run through a few more exercises. I know where there are more turning dummies, and I fixed up some of them too.
Mm-hmm.
And Sirius starts walking away, carrying Olive towards the biggest room here.
Olive waves goodbye to Vexis.
Vexis
very
gives a little wave
important.
back.
I love baby. Oh, she's so cute. Olive is adorable.
Leaving Lara in the tube to ponder what is even going on here.
She's pondering the tube.
She starts like hitting her like hey! I don't like what the frick in my head? Is this like some kind of hamster ball or something? Let me out!
Zeus just waves at her as he goes, and he casts mending on the door as well.
You're able to fix some of the cracks, but you don't have enough time to fix all of them.
Yeah, he just wanted to make sure that the Cathedral understood that that was not intentional. If everything goes okay, he'll be back to fix it the rest of the way later.
Oh, you want me to roll,
and then he takes off running.
You want me to roll a con save to see if Laura gets put back to sleep, or?
Yeah, roll me another con save as Vexis heads to the control room. This is the point in time in which Xalbaer and Dexion had called for Vexis.
Right. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a 12.
Laura, as Vexis is mending the door, your vision swims and you fall asleep again.
She's like,
I'm sorry.
She's asleep again.
God bless Laura. God bless you.
I know. I love playing her so much. Oh, I can sleep with you. Nap time, baby.
Okay, so, we're, mostly caught up here. Because last time, Xalbaer, Dexion, and Vexis had a conversation, and then Vexis started to head downstairs. So we're going to fast forward and jump past that conversation because it was already had. And Vexis, you are now past Naomi's room and on the secret staircase. And on the way down, you're stopped by Naomi. And
Naomi.
And Naomi.
You cut off.
Heart.
No! Did we lose Heart? Did we lose the DM?
Yeah.
I am your DM now, you
Everybody calm down.
Hey, calm down.
Your character's dead! Your character's dead!
Hold on a
Your
minute.
character's dead! Everyone's characters are dead! Reroll new characters!
No! Calm down. No. None of that.
Guys.
None of that. Chill out.
We're gonna have to listen to this later.
Damn, Snail, you
Hello?
will even kill Olive? Fucked up.
Hi, Heart.
Hi. Okay, good. You can hear
Never,
me
never.
again.
Everybody calm down.
Sorry,
Hello.
I was just booting up voice mod. And it decided to steal control of my
Cool.
voice. So that's why I cut off for a moment. Okay,
You heard
so
all of that, right?
yes, I did.
You can prove nothing!
I can prove everything. I heard all of that.
And have it
Anyways,
recorded.
it's recorded. Anyways, Vexis, as you're walking down the first flight to the 12th floor, you are stopped by Naomi. And she's not Naomi, as she grabs your jacket and all five? She's five eyes? All of her eyes are blazing with the gold that had consumed them. And she says they need to go through their rooms so I can flush their voices out of my head. Understand?
Vexis is a little puffed up. He gently takes their hand off of his jacket and he gives it a little squeeze. And he just nods because he doesn't really know what to say because he feels like if he tries to say anything his voice would start trembling. Just a little. Just a little startled by that. Just a little stressed.
And she smiles and releases Vexis, and then turns and continues to carry what she's carrying up to the 13th floor.
Vexis just kind of like pauses for half a second, just like checking his heart rate and like hand pressed against chest. And then he keeps moving. I guess he can't really stop now. He gets to go talk to people.
Yep. But as you make it further, you encounter Valence.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vexis.
Hello, my boy. I'm going to make the assumption it didn't go well for you either.
They confused me so much. It was hard. They were shooting all these questions at me, and I couldn't answer some of them because the small one asked if you guys were sad, and I didn't know how to answer that.
anyone getting
Vexis
any of
puts a
this?
hand on Valence's shoulder and is like, lovingly, my boy, I did not understand most of that. Why don't you take a second and try again?
Better?
Yes, it is better.
Okay. They kept asking me so many questions, and there were a lot of questions I couldn't answer, and some I didn't know if I should. And the short one, the really small one, asked me if you guys were sad doing science, and I didn't know how to answer that.
Vexis just kind of blinks a second, and you see like he just fusion passes over his face for a second, but he kind of reaches up and tugs Valence into like a awkward hug, pat, and he's like, well, you did your best, and you bought us some time and slowed them down a bit, and now I'm going to go give them, I guess, a bit of a what for or something. Apparently, it's the current best idea we have. If anything goes wrong, make sure to listen to Xalbaer and see about, getting the others down this staircase. Xalbaer will know what to do. Just tell him about lab safety procedures in accordance to Nicodranus rules.
Valence gives you a warmer, slightly tighter hug back. Valence is a lot better at hugs, surprisingly. Before releasing you. And he says, alright, don't worry. Okay?
Oh, I'm a bit late for that, but the sentiment, I suppose, is appreciated.
Well, they didn't attack me so much as just fire a whole bunch of questions at me before I could answer.
Understandable. I've got it taken care of, don't worry.
And he nods before heading back up the stairs behind you.
Vexis kind of takes a second before he continues to kind of just like fix his fur and like do himself back up together and try and he buttons a button on his black leathery lab coat thing that he has and try and look as like professional as possible. And then he just scampers down the stairs, I guess, in his usual kitty fashion.
And here is where I must ask, do we need to go to break?
It'd be smart to go to break before we start this. That way, everyone
Yeah,
can
we're about an hour in.
Yeah. Alright, so it is break time.
Alrighty.
Man.
And
sorry about cutting out. I hadn't changed all my settings.
You
If
are
you're like
fine.
if
It's
blood
fine.
is a pain.
Yeah, I mean it worked out great for the atmosphere. I mean,
The panic.
Yeah, I had to turn off noise suppression and echo cancellation.
Man. I find it the funniest shit that Olive's First ever attack was a nat 20.
That is amazing.
I love it. Yes, you have forever endeared yourself to Lara when she finds out that was you.
She will destroy everyone in our path.
That's right. The baby cannot be stopped.
Exactly.
I love it. I love it.
We're having so much fun.
I know we are. Well, except for Lara. Well, I mean, she's asleep, so I mean,
Is sleeping really that bad?
I know exactly. She just woke up, and then she's back asleep again.
Don't worry about it.
I just want her to be like I just want her to be like, the little soft snores in the background while the rest of them are trying to have like
the
a
fucking
serious
snore me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I have like a plastic cup here. I've been trying to do like the tube sound effect, but
seems to
like
work pretty well, honest.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
Little improv Foley there.
We love Foley work at the Toon Kind Cathedral.
Crackoom!
Crackoom! Alright, I will be right back.
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, good lord. What a game, and it's only been one singular hour.
Vex voice.
Everything happens so much.
I think it's going great.
I wonder why you're thinking that.
No, it's so much fun, which means it's going
Uh-huh.
great.
God, I have no clue what the fuck is happening in this game.
It's okay, nobody else does either.
It's fine. We're cool. We're chill.
The only person who has the vaguest idea of what the fuck is going on is Heart, and even then it's like a 50-50.
Look, I know certain things that are going on, but also sometimes my characters don't tell me shit.
And that is entirely fair. Characters are just like that sometimes.
Yep, and sometimes I find out things mid-game and I go, okay.
You bitch! You could have told me this sooner.
One important sorry.
It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
One important thing about my characters is that if you don't know something about them, I probably don't know about it either. So if I come up with something new and surprising, that was right there.
Don't worry about it.
Awesome. Yeah, Bluejay, it was just serious. He was coming with sandwiches.
Man.
Waff
Man, I'm dead.
sandwiches.
Amazing. So great.
Oh, I've got a really good meme idea.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I'm gonna grab some water.
Alexa's minor glitch was lovely.
It was
So good.
Hey, Heart. I have a horrible, terrible idea that might actually be hilarious. Why don't we say, I'm assuming that Olive is like thinking that there's like some kind of major threat in this tube. So you want to keep doing like a Groundhog Day type of thing where Mark is waking up and going out because I would be so down for that.
We'll see We'll see what happens next time she wakes up.
I mean, did Vexis look in her eyes?
I can't remember.
I don't know. Did Vexis look in her eyes? That will be a question for audio, because I have not caught up with the Coconut Gallery and I cannot read it.
Mm-hmm.
You're so valid and I love you.
Bro, he was not checking.
I just want Dice Parser to be like so mean with this, like, that there's like various like aha, back in the tube. Aha, out and back in the tube. I would love that.
The immediate
Fuck you,
the
puts you back in the
there.
tube.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so he didn't check, so you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's just a basic precaution. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, here we go.
Now we need nap.
By the free looks, this can be happening.
One of these days, you're gonna fuck up that saying, and it's gonna be really funny when you do.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. By the free fucks, this can be happening.
What? Shout out to the bite mark that's now in my fucking thumb from where I was trying not to laugh.
It triggers that I laugh anyway.
Yes, exactly.
I love it. I love knowing that you're trying not to laugh. Because I was just laughing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Man.
We are here because the plot demands it.
Yeah, the plot did say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just the fucking way, honestly.
We're like wiping all the tears out of our eyes, like, yeah, good times, good times.
Man.
Oh my goodness.
Naomi is dealing with a massive headache.
Uh-huh.
I wonder who's causing that.
You don't say.
That's
Really
a very
now.
kind word for what that really is.
No, literally.
Cuts. I put my head in my hands.
That's all we can do at this point.
I am on the floor, and there have been periods of time where I've just been like lying on the floor and talking into the ground.
That's fair.
You want to
Listen,
talk
if
about
I
it?
could do that and still have my mic pick me up, then I would.
Oh, there you go.
Every meme made about Olive makes me stronger, and there are two.
That's right.
She
We're only
gains
making
a
Lewis
level
stronger.
every time there's a meme about her.
That's right. Soon she will be unstoppable.
Yeah, baby.
The ultimate baby.
Oh god.
So I have just realized that we are waiting for poor Cryptid to come back from returning books.
Whoop.
It's fine, it's cool, it's chill.
That's right. Now it's our turn. We're gonna sit around the water cooler and drinking.
We
Yeah, so-
we literally can't go to the next part without them.
Oh no.
It's just awkward silence down on the 9th floor. Everyone just waits for Lane to stop T-posing in the corner.
I mean, we could go to the 9th floor and have you guys talk because Axiom's there. You could, I don't know, bother Axiom if you want, or you could talk to Roderick as you're waiting. Oh yeah, the doubles are still there. So you could also talk to Xalbaer or Dexion.
Oh no.
I guess.
I think if we try talking to Xalbaer, he still might have a mouthful of fluffernutter.
That was ages ago.
That was an hour ago.
So
He did have multiple sandwiches, is the thing.
Exactly. And they are pretty. I mean, fluffernutter sandwiches are, they're pretty hard hitters,
yeah, that much sugar would absolutely clog your mouth for a while. Especially when I'm light, because I don't like peanut butter very much, and I don't like marshmallow fluff very much, but like...
Lethal combination.
Xalbaer has eaten worse things. Of course
Xalbaer's eating worse things. Fucking Catboy.
Exactly.
Yeah, baby.
It's like a rite of passage.
And now it's time for Will Xalbaer Eat That?
The answer is yes.
The answer is Xalbaer tries to drink things he's not supposed to, so yes.
Xalbaer
going to work in a science lab with all the funky colored liquids. Oh boy, I'm tempted.
I mean, Xalbaer
just like sweating as their eyeball the potions and stuff over there, like, oh.
Hex, my beloved. I see that question, and I level a question to you. Do you really want to know?
Yes.
Then you can wait until we get to his lore game.
Dang it.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Anywho, since we can, you guys could roleplay. There is roleplay opportunity. We zoom back in on the 9th floor. As you guys are waiting after Xalbaer told you that someone is coming to talk to you.
Dressed in black. No, Roderick, you put your hands together, and then you put one hand against my hand. No, your other hand, and then you put your hands together, and then the other hand. Yeah, just like that. And then, no. No, first you gotta do legs, cross the shoulders, hands together. Then we do the crossed hands.
This is a lot of different steps.
But it's so fun! We're gonna get it, and we're gonna get it so good. You already did the simple version, now we're doing the complicated version. Okay, so legs, Miss, shoulders, Mary, hands clapped together, Mac, and then I clap one hand, Mac, all dressed in black. Yeah, you're getting it!
Oh.
With silver buttons all down her back. She asked her mother. No, other hand, you got confused. It's okay. We'll start just at the beginning of that verse. Don't worry, we're not gonna do it all over.
Let's stop, please.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's so fun. Decimo, do you want to play Miss Mary Mac with me?
Absolutely not. Thank you very much.
I'll teach you the easy version first.
He's just like looking at you like.
Tutu Kid is fluttering their eyelashes.
Roderick is going to slip away and go step near Alexa.
So just kind of like looks at Roderick. I don't know. I don't have the heart to tell them I only have one hand for this game.
It's okay. As long as they are distracted by trying to convince Decimal, I think we're good.
Alright, let's see which works faster. Decimal's ability to crush a child's dreams or the child with uncrushable dreams? We'll see which one breaks first.
It ain't gonna be Decimal, I can tell you that. Unstoppable force versus immovable object, they apologize and move on.
It's just, you gotta put your hands like this, and then you clap, and then you clap, and then you clap, and then you put your hands together, and it's really easy.
He is like leant against the wall, arms folded across his chest, just looking at Tutu Kid like, you're not gonna make me do this, kid.
So you gotta put your hands so that they're like sort of facing each other, but one hand is on the bottom and one hand is on the top, and then you would put your hands in the other position like this. So you would put them like this.
Persuade.
It causes problems on purpose. Speaking up and saying, he's almost got the hands together part. He's just putting them too far and then tucking them under his other arm.
I can't believe you guys are encouraging this terrible child.
Oh, you know it.
He just does not want this attention aimed at her.
Hey, Alexa.
You would put your hands like this, and Tutu is rolling persuasion.
Does a 14 hit your AC?
It's not.
Okay. A small pebble comes pulled out of his sleeve, sailing just past your head.
Dinks off of her, and she's like, "Oh, what?"
You rolled a 14. Is that enough to convince? I highly doubt it.
Absolutely not. I'm so sorry.
Well, then you put your hands, and then we smack our hands together, and then we turn them around. And after we turn them around, we do the same thing. It would be Miss Mary.
He has pulled his cards out of his hammer space and is shuffling them idly.
Tutu Kid presses their hand against your pants. Mac
moves out the way.
Tutu Kid follows you. All dressed in black.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm looking. Are there any more doors on this floor?
You wanna roll me investigation?
Sure.
You know what, Tutu Kid? I think Lincoln would really love to learn this. Why don't you go teach him?
You're right! Hey,
We're like, "Wait, what now?"
So,
I'm gonna teach you how to play Miss Mary Mac, and it's gonna be the most fun thing ever!
as Bit was chattering at you, basically 100% distracting you for a little bit, Tutu Kid suddenly comes up to you and you now have a child, and dirty 20. Okay, so Alexa, as you're walking along the wall to your right and knocking, you find a panel that seems hollow. But before you can, open it, it opens and Vexis walks through.
Then you put your hands like this, and you do it on the other way. Yeah, so like...
Actually, Heart, he
This.
does not go through the secret passageway.
Oh, he's not? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
He goes all the way down until the floor above theirs, and then he takes the main staircase.
Ah, okay. So, alright, rewind, scratch that. Alexa, you find a panel that sounds hollow. But before you can investigate a little further, a short orange cat starts walking down the stairs, upwards.
All dressed in black.
Like, do they look like a toon kind,
Black.
or
No, they're
Okay.
definitely a tabaxi.
okay? I wasn't sure if
Yeah.
you meant like
Can I do that?
feline, cartoon feline, or tabaxi real kind.
Yeah, no, he's a real kind tabaxi. He's wearing a dark leather lab coat.
Find his picture for everyone, just to remind you what this man...
And a fucking sweater vest.
Yup.
Shut up! I love his sweater vest.
It's good.
The lab coat doesn't do anything if it's open, by the way.
He's buttoned it. It has
Oh,
one
he's-
button buttoned at the moment.
He's a dignified mess.
Haha, no pants. Haha, no pants.
Tutu Kid, aren't you wearing a fucking leotard? By technicality,
Yeah.
you aren't wearing pants either.
Excuse me, my leotard has parts that cover my privates. He has haha, no pants.
Saying this?
Yeah,
Is this in character?
why wouldn't I be saying
I
it?
mean, mine wasn't.
Tutu Kid is breaking the fourth wall right now, and I would like Tutu Kid to please stop.
I'm sorry, Mr. DM, I'll stop.
Thank you. And Axiom goes.
The fairly short tabaxi comes to stand in front of the two illusionary doubles. He doesn't go any farther down the stairs, and he just kind of levels a look over everyone. And he just says, "So I suppose you're the group I'm supposed to talk to then."
Hi, my name's Tutu Kid. I currently am using they, them pronouns. You may refer to me as Tutu Kid, but you may not take my name. I would love to borrow your name and your pronouns, but I will not claim them for my own.
I'm really worried about how you have to address that every time.
It's fine. It's a Faye thing. Don't worry about it. They're waving their hand at Alexa. Stop worrying about it. Stop. Stop worrying. Stop.
Roderick just.
Vexis just kind of nods half-mindedly. Well, you don't know his name is Vexis, but
Yeah, the cat nods.
and he just sort of looks you all over again and drifts back to Tutu Kid and goes, "You may address me as Dr. Enteur."
All right, Dr. Enteur, do you have a preferred pronouns, or do you prefer to use your name as your pronouns?
Also, what's your doctorate in?
You may use he, him, or he, they, if you so prefer. My doctorate is in biomedical science, among other things. I suppose here it is more broadly defined as something equivalatory to necromancy.
PhD or MD?
Heart? I don't know.
This would probably be a PhD.
He has a PhD in biomedical science, considering what specifically he was actually doing with it.
So yeah, he just goes PhD.
Oh, so an actual doctor. Got it.
As opposed to a fake doctor? Oh, wait, sorry. Before you answer that, thank you, Mr. Dr. Enteur, for giving me a loan of your name and pronouns so that I can refer to you proper nomopoly. Okay, you're fake doctors?
There are fake doctors?
Yeah, they're often referred to as quacks. Don't ever trust a duck in a lab coat.
That's an academic joke, don't worry about it.
Isn't that, like, tunist? Like, what if there's a real doctor in a lab coat? But
No, a duck in a lab coat.
So do you want
yeah,
your
but what
memories
if there's
back
a real
or
Dr.
not?
Duck in a lab coat, and then you just decide that they're bad?
Okay, Tutu Kid.
Huh?
I think the conversation, maybe we could talk about that a different time.
Okay, if you say so.
And I give the floor to
definitely.
Lincoln, because Cryptid has been very quiet.
Sorry, I'm currently in a car.
Yeah.
Well, seeing as we're the only group here currently, I would say that, well, yeah. I guess we're only looking for.
Unless the town just sent more people into the tower, which I don't think that's a great idea.
Since when has anyone here made a great idea?
Dr.
Good
Enteur
point.
just kind of gives a curl of his lips. So, you have been, I've heard of your exploits in regards to this place. You've been making quite a mess, so... Do you have anything to say for yourselves before I begin to, I suppose, lay out the terms of engagement here?
Here, Lincoln. Actually, Decimal, why don't you take the lead on this one? You seem very combat oriented.
He isn't trying to fight! He isn't trying
The terms of
Decimal,
engagement
looks at
sounds like a
Alexa,
fight.
and then Decimal
I
looks
think
at
terms of
Alexa and
engagement-
pinches the bridge of his nose, like, that's not what that means.
It sounds like a
Yeah,
fight.
I think it's more of, I guess it's just how we're operating moving forward. I don't know about... I hope it doesn't lead to a fight, but I'm pretty sure Decimal's right here.
If you'll excuse me, and she'll walk away.
Alexa, let me come with you. I don't want you to go alone.
Roderick is going to pick Tutu Kid up and go, let's give Alexa some time to herself.
they're still in the same spot. Their no is just slowly descending.
The doctor absolutely saw Alexa just walk into the secret passageway. I'm going to 10 on my stuff.
So, yeah, so I need everyone who cares to roll perception as...
Everyone who isn't also distracted by this very sassy doctor being like, commanding your attention.
Or currently in a tube.
I think I see it.
Yeah, so Decimal,
Damn.
Alexa walks up to the wall and disappears into it.
Whoosh.
Okay. Rather more successfully, Decimal manages to sneak into this pasture.
So, okay, so...
Well, the way stealth works... you can't
Nobody
really
gonna
hide
talk
the-
to this cat?
Hold on.
Well,
We're gonna put a pause on that, and we're gonna go to Lincoln. We're gonna put a pause on that.
At him while he walked away.
Oh
my god!
Is everybody just walking away?
I'm not.
Tutu Kid's not going anywhere.
No.
Well, I don't know exactly what to say in terms of speaking for ourselves. Only the fact that, well, we were told to come here, and, well, they're... a benefactor of ours kinda has an interest in this place. So that's all I know. Now, what are these terms of engagement?
Well, I would like to keep your attention firmly on me while we're having this conversation, considering how much you all love to chatter at each other, because, quite honestly, in order to have a civil conversation, and in order to make this run as smoothly for everyone as possible, I really would enjoy for a rather civil conversation with an audience that is respectful of the other party rather than continuously talking over each other.
Have you never heard of banter?
I'm a doctor, I know what banter is.
Oh, we're
However,
doing it.
We are on a bit of a schedule. And unfortunately, your arrival has piss-poor timing. You want your memories back. You've been gallivanting around the cathedral in an attempt to do so. Meanwhile, we possess a way to offer you a quick and painless way to get your memories back as soon as possible. And while you did not believe my cohorts, I am here, physically in the flesh, to ensure you that this is exactly what we wish for.
Alright.
Got our full attention.
I will temporarily hold it back on the banter until you or one of my friends gives me permission. But if you decide that you want me to stay silent and my friends say it's okay, I will go back to bantering. This is your polite warning. That's what polite is, right? That was polite?
I think it did a really good job with that, Tutu Kid.
Yes!
Tutu Kid is now content! This gives a nod. Begins to walk down the stairs. He comes to a stop in front of the group, and oh boy, he's a lot shorter than any of you probably realized initially.
The stairs at 10 feet.
Yeah, he's... Tutu Kid, you're shorter than him, but both Roderick and Lincoln are taller.
Tutu Kid is biting their lip, already holding back a comment.
Lincoln is just looking down.
This doctor offers his left hand out to Lincoln to shake.
Lincoln will gladly shake it. Lincoln. Pleasure.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance as well. I am Dr. Vexis Enteur. I've heard that you've had quite a time. Now, may I ask about your benefactor? Just preface this conversation.
It's, to put it simply, their name is the Lad, and I go where they want me to. Apparently that was here.
Okay, I'm gonna have,
Roderick has a very confused look on his face, because that was a 2.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
He's gonna not talk at all.
Oh no!
Because he doesn't know what's going on.
Modified to my fucking love.
Oh gosh.
That was an intelligence check.
Uh-oh! I'm loving that last one.
Vexis's face kind of shudders for a second. It's fine.
Right. Wait, can I see? Can I notice?
Yeah, you can probably roll insight.
Roll insight.
I think.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up the modifier on my phone. Give me 1 second. This is so bad. I'm so sorry.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I actually cannot find his sheet.
Pat you very
What is
gently.
Or maybe I can pull it up for you.
I'm pretty sure it's a 3, but I cannot sign into my Adobe account.
Let's see, your insight is +5.
Oh, okay. $19.
Well, meets it, beats it. That was performance from Vexis, because he's decepting, but he's also performing, and meets it, beats it. So you can tell that that is something he recognizes intimately. He knows what the light is.
Usually when explaining my benefactor to others, it takes a little bit more explaining, but I don't have to do that with you, do I? Sounds like you recognize.
Not exactly in this case. Quite sharp. I know the light.
How so?
A rather interesting story, I'm sure. If we have a moment, perhaps. It was just more of a tumbling into each other sort of situation. The cathedral.
Distant.
Sorry, not to hurry you along too far. The cathedral
Yeah, you
is
did say we were on the
rather...
timetable.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
No, we're fine. It's fine.
Go ahead.
Yep, Vexis first.
Vexis is just, yeah, he looks a little, he actually looks a little, Looks to the side and it's kind of like with a sympathetic look, and then he looks back and it's kind of back to the sharp professor kind of look, and he just nods and he's like, the cathedral is rather overwhelmed at the moment from the amount of people currently inside of it, and they want to flush your rooms as fast as possible, and you want your rooms to be gone through in order to get your memories back.
The fastest way to fix both parties is to do as you say.
In a way, yes. We have no interest in impeding your progress besides the fact you seem to be on quite a warpath, and we want as little destruction to the cathedral as possible.
Understand that we are on equal terms on wanting both parties to get out of here as soon as we can. But can I trust that you have my friend's best interest at heart?
Your friends? I have the cathedral's best interest in part, and in part of that is taking care of your friends so far as they will allow cooperation in that. He kind of glances at Roderick and looks away.
Roderick just kind of seems to straighten up a bit as he's glanced at and looks very uncomfortable at being, because he wasn't paying attention, because there are a lot of big words and he was still trying to figure out what Vexis meant by patron.
Gosh.
And he's holding Tutu Kid.
Roderick?
Yes?
I was going to want to put a hand on his shoulder.
He doesn't move away, he relaxes a little bit.
Tutu Kid grabs a fistful of his pants and sort of shoots onto his leg, but they're very determinedly not saying anything.
Snail, Tutu Kid is being held by Roderick up in his arms.
Oh, well, that changes things. Tutu Kid just hugs on more firmly, still vibrating from not saying anything, even though they don't have anything meaningful to contribute.
I'm sorry. There's you say a lot of large words, and I just what the. Can you put it more plainly in comment, please?
We are going to move the cathedral around so you all have the opportunity to go through your rooms as fast as possible.
Okay.
And you must go through your rooms. It is in accordance to how the cathedral works on a level we cannot change.
Okay. Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's okay with me. Roderick, at this point, takes a moment to look around and notices that we're down 2 members.
You.
Lincoln, did you see where Decima went? And Alexa, they just disappeared.
Huh?
What now?
And at that,
we're going to looking around for the first time.
At that, we're going to jump cut into the secret stairwell, which actually did have an illusion on the staircase, which is why Xalbaer couldn't have been seen through the door. And just as Xalbaer, just as you're closing it, a little bit of wind passes through.
Decimal passes.
Yep. You don't see him though. Nobody sees him.
Nobody hears him either because Boots of Elvenkind means silent steppy boys.
So, Decimal, you're now in a stairwell. It's a very, very big stairwell. If you look down, it looks like the stairwell goes all the way down to the bottom. And it obviously goes all the way to the top, too. And Xalbaer and Alexa.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Of course. Xalbaer will shut the door, be like, weird, no drafts here. Shut the door anyway, and turn back to Alexa. And I had it. Hang on. Say, if you are willing, I will take you to your memories.
Oh, I already saw mine.
Not the memory room. The memories that are taken as a side effect of going through the cathedral as the cathedral's attempt to cure. It's medicine. It's a side effect of medicine, is the simplest way. I can take you to what you're missing.
And what is your friend out there offering the same thing?
Roughly, however, you have already gone through your memory room, and so we can expedite the process, if you will. The rest of them, I believe, need to go through their rooms before the same can be done.
There were knights and gunslingers and such in my room. I honestly don't know how they got there, but are we sure that these aren't going to threaten my friends?
So long as they do not threaten the people who are currently in the cathedral, I see no reason for any kind of fighting to happen. If they were in your memory room, they cannot leave unless they came from outside the cathedral.
Tutu Kid is going to be very disappointed to hear that, should they ever remember their friend. While I feel it's important I get back whatever's missing, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I trust you.
Valid, although I have done nothing thus far in the way of threatening other than existing here.
Answer me this question before I say anything. Does the name Zaya North mean anything to you?
Yes, but in a way of, if I could cause that man to die, I would hold little regret in my life.
Inside here.
Do what?
I said we're on the same side here.
Is that how deep does that feeling go? That's an insight check from the still hidden decimal.
Okay. Yeah, no, Xalbaer is, at the thought of Xehanort, he eats his bitter Cheerios and sulks. He has an interesting relationship with the man, and that's the easiest way of explaining it. But yeah, no, yeah.
Completely truthful.
There would be no regretties. Maybe if like he went out in a specific way, but he's not a fan. Not a fan.
Okay, good to know. Decimal is still hiding.
Well, he certainly messed up my friend, and also Broderick. I don't know Roderick well enough to consider him a friend, but he seems friendly enough.
Fair.
I feel, how do I put this? I remember being more of a person when I came in than I am feeling now, and I'd like that to stop being the case.
I think you'll find that many in the cathedral share that feeling to some degree. If you were to come with me, we can fix that, at least to some degree. We can give back what you have lost coming through the cathedral.
Alright, and then may I help you deal with Mr. North?
Oh, he's already been dealt with for the moment. We have people on that as well. If he shows up, I can't guarantee anything, but I have reason to believe we're good for the minute.
Insight.
He is. Insight me. Xalbaer is not really one to. He is blunt. He will be blunt with you. He's not really lying. He's telling the truth. Like, of all the things that.
Let me help you here.
Yes.
You get both of you get the feeling that this guy lying is not his thing. If he has a problem with someone, he will he's more likely to either just growl at them and leave or beat their face in. Is that accurate?
Give or take, yeah. Sometimes he'll just talk around it because he doesn't feel like fighting, but yeah.
Yeah. He's not someone who's going to lie or try to manipulate anyone.
That's not his position. That's not his job. He didn't get paid to deal with that.
Okay. Yes, I'll agree to go with you on one condition. You allow me to see your doctor's laboratory, because, while... how do I put this?
That's not really my domain. If you come with me, you may ask either Dr. Enteur or one of the other scientists for permission. I cannot grant that. Maybe if you look through... Heart, is there windows in the doors?
No, there aren't.
You may be able to, like, peer through the doorway or something if they allow it, but I cannot guarantee that. That is one condition I can't grant you. You're welcome to ask one of the scientists, however.
Yes, I'd like to speak with at least one of them.
Well, your options are Dr. Enteur on the stairs or one of the other scientists upstairs. Depending on if you'd rather ask now or when we're upstairs fetching your memories.
Let's talk to the doctor. I feel like I should let my party know where I'm going.
All right. If you would like to step back through the doorway, and Xalbaer will step around and open it a little bit.
All right. Yeah, she'll just step back out into the next to the group.
Xalbaer
Where'd I go? I've never left.
Yeah. Xalbaer is not making himself seen through the door, by the way. He's on the other side.
Decimal, what are you doing?
Decimal just staring daggers into the back of his head.
No, genuinely, what's Decimal doing? None of them have noticed you. And you've gotten a pretty great read on Xalbaer.
Yeah, on the one hand, Decimal does want to get his memories and get the fuck out of here, because he was gonna go places and he can't do that while in the fucking cathedral.
Mm-hmm.
Kirkum. On the other hand, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to cause some more chaos, and that is, unwillingly, the kind of motivation of his. So.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're gonna make this a save.
Okay.
Fucking higher than a 15, and he goes back into the room. Lower than a 15, and he sneaks up the stairs. Oh shit! Dice fall off the table. Hold on. I was hoping you'd high roll for once. He's sneaking up the stairs.
Okay.
Away he goes.
And away he goes. Yes, you guys are splitting the party, and this is not my fault. It's not my fault what happens to Decimal. Anyways, we're going to take an L on that, and Alexa steps back into the room, and Roderick goes, did you just step through the wall?
Yeah, there's a door back here. There's a lion man behind it as well.
Mr. Fluffy here?
One moment. And she's just looking around the group. And the rope's gone.
Uh-oh.
Vexis is standing there. Yeah, you do not see Decimal. Decimal is not there.
Oh dear.
Great.
I would like to say, out of character, I am 100% accepting of whatever consequences this Catman faces.
You can't just call him a cat man, there's too many of them.
You gotta be real specific.
Which one? You gotta be more specific.
So many cats.
Some are actual cats, some are cat spied.
Legally.
Yeah.
No, the tall one. The one that Tutu Kid was riding around.
You mean Decimal?
Wait, Decimal's a cat?
Wait, Decimal's a cat?
Roderick, you're confusing me. Please stop.
I tried! It doesn't roll even high enough.
Okay, sorry, there are 3 cats now.
I'm wrong.
Well, no, there's still 2. One will meet in the room.
Okay. Missing our cat. You two. She's just gonna reach the door and just like through the illusion, just open the door so that Xalbaer can hear it.
Yep.
So we're missing our cat.
Missing cat.
Mr. Fluffy is missing?
No.
Lost cat.
Just give me a moment. I need to think.
We're putting up posters.
Tutu
Does
Kid.
this interfere with the plan to get people through their rooms?
Tutu Kid, Alexa means Decimal's gone. He's not here.
Well, I'm sure
And then
he'll turn
Decimal
up. He has a way of doing that.
The breeze.
Vexis just
I don't
looks
think
up
any
at
of us
Lincoln.
Seeing as he
Oh.
was one of the vehicle.
Okay,
They lost
Cryptid, please repeat.
Is it sounding really bad?
Yeah,
So
you
for a
Just
moment.
repeat your first part of your sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Is the audio a little bit better now? Because I might have to wait until I get back.
Audio's a little better now.
Okay. All I said was that, as Decimal is one of the ones that needs to go through his room, we're kind of in a bit of a mess.
Vexis just kind of looks and he's like, it appears your friend has taken his fate into his own hands, and I cannot guarantee his safety that the cathedral may not decide to deal with him.
Whoa, hold up. What do you mean deal with him?
The cathedral is not happy you are here. Your friend has...
Yeah, we are aware.
Whatever happens to your friend, I cannot... Unless he is found, I cannot guarantee your friend's safety.
Should we try and follow him?
Okay, no, wait. Everybody stop for 1 second. The cathedral is confused because there are so many people who haven't gone through their rooms, right?
I guess.
So, I think the best way to take care of Decimal, since he's going around and not going through his room, is to take the strain off the cathedral by having us go through our rooms. Because if we do that, then there's only one person who the cathedral doesn't understand. And it might not get as mad because it's not dealing with everybody all the time. Like how I get when I'm overwhelmed?
That sounds like a really good idea.
And we'll find Decimal. It's just like when. So in order to make sure that the cathedral doesn't get really mad, I think following the plan is the best way to go, and then we can look for him.
Alright, that sounds like a good plan.
After him?
Decimal's a strong kid. I think he can take care of himself for the meantime.
Well, wasn't there some sort of giant spirit that lived in this place?
Yeah, was it the ghost? Is that right?
Yeah. And if Decimal runs into that, and the cathedral's mad at us, Kirkholm, it might just, step on him.
But that's why we gotta make it so that it's not also dealing with all of our memories.
But what I'm saying is, I've been through my room. Maybe I should go after him.
I have too. Dr. Vexis, what's the fastest way that us two, the ones that have been through the room, can complete the process? Is that all we have to do, or?
So, you've been through your rooms. Getting your memories back from upstairs would be the fastest route, yes. And, Xalbaer, you are truly in the wall. Can take care of them. But first, Vexis is going to offer his pinky out to Lincoln.
What is this? A pinky swear?
Yes.
Well, what are we agreeing on?
So far as you are going to go upstairs, you are going to retrieve your memories, and you are not going to hurt a single person upstairs. Do I have your word?
Of course. He's gonna extend.
Wait.
Okay, hold me back.
One asterisk. If I do meet Xehanort up there, I will need to take him back down to the town.
Oh, fair point. Xehanort, is he free game?
If Xehanort shows up, you have much larger problems than anyone else upstairs.
Well, yeah, but I don't think Tutu Kid would let us break a promise.
Yeah,
Looks up innocently.
You will find the only way Xehanort can show up Is a tune currently locked in a tube in one of the rooms?
Interesting. All right. Well, if he does show up, that's the only asterisk I need for the promise.
Alright. Well, you have my word and our word that we will not harm anyone up there. He's going to extend the speak here.
Yep, I agree also.
Oh, we all linking pinkies? Here's mine. I can pinky promise.
Yes.
Link's gonna bend down and help Tutu Kid up.
Tutu Kid is being held by Roderick, so Roderick's just gonna hold Tutu Kid out.
Vexis will pinky promise everyone. You are now bound by contract. You cannot hurt anyone upstairs.
Okay, and
That doesn't mean not hurting their feelings.
And with that, we're going to jump over to where Decimal has gotten himself into.
Oh god.
Because there is a room at the top of the stairs, and Decimal, climbing the stairs, you have not had any sort of weird feelings, as you usually do. And it's very easy to get into this room, and it looks like someone lives here. And the walls are covered in pictures in pencil. There's a bed. There's a couple of bookshelves, although the books seem very... I don't know if anyone else has been touching the books, but the person who lives here does not touch the books. So maybe they're just a little bit dusty. And it's got a table with, art supplies on it. And there's another door.
Alright, okay. He's gonna slide over to that other door.
Okay. You open the other door, and inside is a long table with a bunch of bottles on it. They all have different swirling mixtures. There's a kind of, magical display which seems to be flickering between different scenes. There's a wall with tubing. It kind of looks like the coffee machine that you were dealing with, but different. You're not sure what it does at the moment. There's a wall with a bunch of different sigils on it that are glowing. And in this room is a person who stands at 6'2". And she immediately... I'm going to roll perception.
DC to beat is a 24. If this is trying to spot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you creep into this room, and the person with glowing gold eyes, she has multiple eyes, by the way, turns and looks right at you and goes, "Oh, Decimal, what are you doing here?"
Well, when you leave your doors unguarded.
I've been very, very busy. And it's not like the Cathedral, can do much of anything when the only technically avatar I have is right here doing things. Now, what are you doing up here? You haven't gone through your room yet.
Well, if you can inform me which one mine is, that would be very appreciative.
Yeah, she's not being quiet. Dexion hears
I
all of
you need to
this
roll
from
blast.
the other room. didn't come all the way up here, maybe you would have encountered it in your regular progression.
I mean,
Right
perhaps.
now, you're bothering me. What do you want?
Well, at the moment, because I believe I need to go through my room to get my memories, the location of my room.
She walks over to the table and how many memories did you lose?
Just one.
She picks up one glass and then walks clicking over to you and holds the bottle up in your face. This is yours.
If it looks like she's not gonna fucking bite his hand off if he takes it, he will take it.
Yep. She looks very irritated, but when you touch the bottle, she does not bite your hand off. You can take it. Oh yeah, that's what Naomi looks like.
No.
And you have your memory back. If you you feel it, it's in that bottle. What do you do?
If the memories are right here, why do we need to go through?
Because if you don't go through your rooms, I can't get your thoughts out of my head.
Ah, understandable. Yeah. He, looks at the bottle. Is it fairly obvious that he has to, drink it?
Well, you're holding it and nothing is happening, so make a, thought process happen. What do you think needs to happen?
Fucking glances down at the bottle, glances up at the very pissed off looking whatever the fuck is in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Person.
I mean, it looks like a person, but he's not one to assume.
I mean, from what they've been saying, you can assume that this is an avatar of the Cathedral. Because that's what she said.
So, I just drank this, yes?
Yep. Oh wait, was that out loud?
That was in character, yes.
She tilts her head and smiles. It does not answer you.
Okay. It's not great insight. 14. What the fuck does that smell mean? What does he get from that smell?
You get the feeling that, yes, that was the correct answer. And also that she's not hiding anything from you. She is very unpleased with your presence at the moment.
Understandable. Have a nice day. He's going to take a step back and take another step back until he's on the opposite side of the table. And then uncork it and swig it back.
And like a rush and a flash, you get back your memory. The memory of Rosetta picking you up out of the dirt.
Cool.
That
was out of character. It just went cool. It takes a moment, let that memory settle in, sticks the bottle in his hammer space, and then goes, so, if you give me the location of my room, I'll go through it, and then I'll be out of your hair.
She turns and looks over her shoulder and goes, how about it be the next floor? You can do that, right? She says loudly towards the room behind her.
That sucks because I was not listening to that phrase. What did you say?
Bluejay, she said, how about it be on the next level? You can do that, right?
Can I do that?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I got it.
And then she whips her head back towards you, Decimal, and goes, all you have to do is go back to the level you came from and walk up the stairs one last time.
What's preventing me from just going to that floor directly?
Yeah, you can just go to that floor if you want to. I don't care. Just go.
He gives a short little bow, doffs his hat, and walks back out the door.
So that was that.
He's gonna be making his way down to, what's that floor, the 10th, 11th? What floor?
The 10th floor.
Okay. He'll be heading to the 10th floor to go hopefully blitz through his room before anyone else can get there.
Okay. We're going to jump back.
He's schmoving as fast as he can schmoove, which is a bountiful 90 feet around.
Yep. We're gonna jump back to the rest of the team. So you have all pinky swore to Vexis that you would not hurt anyone upstairs. And Vexis, what are you doing now?
I mean, if those two are gonna go off with Xalbaer, Vexis is probably gonna internal Vexis rubbing his nose. Make sure that the other two can get upstairs, which is just a short flight of stairs.
Mm-hmm. It's only 4 flights.
Mm-hmm.
From the 9th floor.
So Lincoln and Alexa going with Xalbaer, Roderick and Tutu Kid going with Vexis.
Yep.
We're being taken on the guided tour now. You're welcome.
Oh my god, the tour!
We're once again splitting the party. I'm so sorry.
Nope, no, that's
Fine.
okay. Actually, it works out for me because at least there's going to be some amount of roleplay between everything. So Lincoln and Alexa go through the wall. Do we want to go with you guys first or with Vexis, Roderick, and Tutu Kid? I'll give it up to you guys because I don't know how to make the decision here.
Bigger group first?
I mean, it might
It's
be
2
wise to
groups
go
of
with
3.
Alexa and Lincoln.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
yeah, I guess Altaria is.
Too.
So, yep, Alexa and Lincoln and Xalbaer.
We were okay to leave Tutu Kid and Roderick alone with that guy, right?
No
It
time
seemed
for
very
regrets
upfront.
now. Yeah.
He seemed very trustworthy, and Tutu Kid can pretty strong.
Oh no, I was worried about him more than. I'm not sure if we'll come
Maybe a
back.
few headaches, but Tutu Kid's a delight. He'll be fine.
I just don't know how much of a stomach for nonsense he has.
We might want to hurry.
Yeah, let's go. And away.
How many flights is this? How far do we have to go?
I don't remember what floor we were on.
4 flights.
4.
Walking.
So my question is, in the time that it took us to talk with the doctor and like sort everything out, make the promise that we won't hurt anyone, how does that translate to him running back down the stairs?
So Decimal is running back down the stairs as you guys are asking Xalbaer about how many flights it is to the top.
How many flights down is that?
You're running 3 flights down, and because you're not being quiet, they all hear you.
Oh yeah, no, obviously. I just need to know if Decimal has to jump over their heads to get to the flight he's going to.
No.
Because he would. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because they're 1 floor below the one that you're going to.
Cool. You just fucking hear the top, then he comes into view and then shoots into a door above you guys.
Xalbaer would have heard him just full tilt going down those stairs every step and been like, yeah, that's fine. Because he was still in the stairwell.
Yep.
That was him. I guess we follow him? Where's he going?
I mean, I would rather leave him to his fate. If he has been to the top floor, as I suspect, then he's been sent on his own journey.
Yeah. No one does anything alone. And, well, I'm feeling a bit nosy, so... And she'll start going up.
Alright, let's go.
So much for splitting the party!
So much for splitting the party!
Okay, everyone ends up exactly on the same floor.
I have to ask, because he would try. Can you lock the doors going into the memory rooms?
We'll have to get to that, because before that, I need to have Vexis, Roderick, and Tutu Kid roll a wisdom save, because they're going up the regular stairs.
It's not so much
You
the
got it,
Chief. Sorry.
Vexis, roll with advantage.
The Cathedral does not want your memories.
Tag.
Convos.
To do advantage, and it just popped in there.
Oh, damn! Oh, damn!
Damn.
Nice, Tutu.
Sorry, Tutu Kid got a nat 20, and I keep on failing these rolls, so I'm very excited.
Yeah! Roderick
Finally,
failed.
your head is no longer a sieve.
Unfortunate. I gotta decide what Roderick lost there.
He can no longer consider the coconut.
No, not the coconut! The trunks and its leaves?
Yep.
So you guys, Vexis, Roderick, and Tutu Kid walk up the stairs, and the clones that were at the top flicker and go pfft. And, as you're walking up the stairs, you hear footsteps running across the room, and a door opening. That's you, Decimal.
I told you you'd find Decimal.
Yeah, so, can you lock the doors? Because he would try.
So you open the door, and there doesn't seem to be a lock. There's no locking mechanism. No, because you open the door, and inside is a misty rainforest. And when you turn around to try to lock the door, there is no door.
Cool.
Ow. Character development. It's not optional.
You will have friends.
And Roderick, Tutu Kid, and Vexis come upon the 10th floor just as the door closes, and Alexa and Lincoln come through the door, the wall.
Xalbaer
We
was
went that
following.
way. Really fast.
What's Xalbaer doing?
Let's go.
Xalbaer went, well, this is my life now. Upstairs is fine, and followed them. He's getting drug into this too now.
All right.
Oh my god.
Vexis, what's
His
Vexis?
revenge.
No.
Xalbaer will have his revenge.
He will!
Vexis is very unimpressed at that show. He doesn't really super want to go into a memory room, I'm gonna be honest. He's gone through a couple now, and just kind of like he kind of like peeks in and like crosses his arms and taps his foot and swishes his tail and looks a little annoyed.
You peek in and you see the retreating form of Decimal. Who I assume would immediately start walking towards
hold on. You know what? No, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, so that's gonna be... No, you don't see the retreating form of Decimal.
Okay. He's stealthed away, probably towards that... it's a building made out of stone that you can see, but it's kind of far away, and it's hot and muggy, and there are buzzing flies everywhere, Decimal. And it's very warm in here. It's a rainforest.
He's moving to that building in an attempt to get this done as soon as possible, because he has a sneaky suspicion he knows who's going to be in here, and he doesn't want to talk to them, because what he has to say to them, he wants to say to the actual thing.
Okay, so I am going to say that Vexis, you open the door, you see for a second a figure, and it's gone.
That's a fly for something.
So is everyone else going into the room? It should also be noticeable that there was only one room on this floor.
I mean, we gotta help Decimal with his stuff. It's not fair to help only some people and then not help the other people. I'm going.
Okay. Roderick's gonna put Tutu Kid down. What? Cryptid?
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Roderick puts Tutu Kid down and says, "Oh, I'm coming with you too." Lincoln? Hello?
Hello?
What was Cryptid?
Cryptid.
Oh, sorry.
No.
So we're going in there.
Okay. Yeah. So if I get this right, it's Alexa, Tutu Kid, Xalbaer, Lincoln, and Roderick going in. Yes. I need more than silence, please.
Come on. I know Vexis isn't going. It's humid and there's bugs, and he is not interested at all.
We're going in there.
Is there only one door on this floor?
There's only one door.
Yeah, Alexa will go in if she knows that's where everyone's headed.
Xalbaer?
Yeah, he'd go in.
Okay.
He wants revenge.
I was muted the first time I said it, sorry.
So everyone but Vexis goes in. And Decimal, because you're running through the jungle to get there. You open the door, and inside is a smoky but soothing atmosphere. Incense burning on an end table next to a couch. There's a living room that you're looking in on. It contains 2 bookshelves full of books and various scrolls. A wide, soft carpet stretches across the ground underneath the couch and the 2 comfy chairs. Along the back wall, beyond the kitchenette, appears to be a door that leads into a bedroom and a suspicious outline. There seems to be someone in the kitchenette, and sitting on the couch is a rather short tune with blonde hair pulled back into a ponytail, who seems to be reading. He doesn't notice you.
We knock?
Well, this is Decimal, because Decimal came in. Because
enough.
I assume he didn't want...
Yeah, no, he doesn't want anyone else to be here if he can avoid it.
Decimal, Q is sitting on the couch. There's someone else in the kitchen.
He's gonna poke his head into the kitchen like, bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Just mentally.
Poking your head into the kitchen, there's stands Rosetta. She seems to be making tea.
Oof. Okay. Okay. Keeping it together.
At this point, the party reaches the door to the house.
Fucking.
Okay.
He's rolling perception to try and spot the puzzle. That's not great.
I have an important question.
Mm-hmm.
Is anybody actively trying to suppress the child?
Nope. Roderick isn't. Is anyone else?
Xalbaer is not.
Nope. Called chaos.
And like keeping hand on their head.
Alexa's keeping a hand on Tutu Kid's head.
You fools, none of you took control of their mouth. Tutu Kid opens their mouth and screams, Decimal, we're here to help you with your shit!
Sorry. Repeat that last bit. You cut out on my end.
No! We're here to help you with your shit!
Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
At that point, Lincoln falls over laughing.
Okay. He does manage to avoid laughing the fuck out loud, because even despite this stress situation, that's hilarious.
For that perception, you do not see an obvious puzzle.
Yep. Cool. Cool, great, fuck, fantastic. Should breathe stealth. Like, put a hand on the book that Q is holding. Like, Q, I need you to help me out. What the fuck do I have to do to make this room?
Decimal! Rosetta said you'd be here soon. She also said there were gonna be other people with you? Hi!
The other people will be here later, but we need to get this done before they arrive, okay?
But
we're here.
Wasn't that them outside?
Don't worry about it. Actually, on that note, can you lock the door to this place?
There is no lock!
Then he's just gonna put a chair in front of the door under the handle.
I think before you can do that, Roderick pushes the door open.
You
strength check, motherfucker.
Actually, there'd be something really funny that could happen here.
Let's see, where
You know how you prop the door up with you prop the chair up underneath the doorknob to keep it shut?
Mm-hmm.
You kind of make that motion, you just slam the chair into Roderick's gut.
23. What's Roderick's strength?
the door does open outwards. So
He's
what
trying to keep it
happens
closed.
is
He's pulling on the door.
Is there a window?
yes.
This.
Is it open?
You could certainly see if it is.
Alright, I'll just
Is there a
check.
chimney? Bart, is there a chimney?
No, there is no chimney.
Coming from the roof!
It's more realize that this is a
Not
zombie
anymore.
movie now.
There's not a chimney. It's a thatch roof, by the way.
So is there glass over the window?
You look and no, actually, yeah, there's glass there.
Alright. Does it look like it can be opened?
Mm-hmm. You could try to open it.
I'll open it. And then
That's what just lets go of the door and sighs.
Yeah, it opens.
Alright, I just dropped Tutu Kid into the window.
Yes!
Xalbaer will open the
Do
door.
it again,
He's immediately scruffed.
Hi! We're here to help! Hello there, ma'am! Are you a ma'am, or are you a mister, or do you have different pronouns? I'm here to help you.
Slaps a hand
Hi,
over
I'm
Tutu Kid's
Hugh.
mouth. Slaps a hand over Tutu Kid's mouth. I don't need help. You guys can leave.
Hi, I'm Hugh.
Right! I'm here to help everyone!
Can I try and put Tutu Kid in Decimal's hammer space?
No, you cannot put Tutu Kid in his hammer space.
Decimal, I do need you to know that Tutu Kid, after saying that, did stick out their tongue between your fingers.
He's wearing gloves.
So,
He's wearing leather gloves, my guy.
From the kitchen, you hear
Tutu Kid goes silly eyes.
Everything is fine.
Can I roll stealth?
You can't.
I
Tutu
can't.
Kid
He's
is
holding
being
onto
held
you.
by Decimal. Everyone else, how are you reacting to this?
Xalbaer
Insight
will walk
on
right
Decimal?
Yeah, go ahead, roll insight on Decimal.
Xalbaer's gonna walk right past and go to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's a natural 20.
Fortunately, a 25 doesn't beat a 29.
Yeah, that doesn't beat a 29.
Oh.
That doesn't beat a
Dang.
29.
Mm-hmm.
However, given that that is a natural 20, I will give you this. Decimal is wearing a ring on his finger. It is black.
I forgot about the ring! And he didn't see it earlier.
Yes.
That is,
Sorry,
I will give you that for a natural 20, but no, you don't get anything else because a 25 does not beat a 29.
What color is the ring, if I may ask? I don't think he knows what it
Black.
means, but...
It's black.
Alright, noting that, and noting the atmosphere, I think Lincoln's not gonna ask any questions, and he's gonna start looking for a puzzle to get out of there.
Xalbaer, you walk to the kitchen, and standing there is a purple-furred cat. Toon, whose tail swishes back and forth, and she looks up and smiles and says, "Why don't you have everyone sit down for me?"
I will try my best.
Yeah, excuse me, she's black and purple. Thank you. Tea's almost finished.
Xalbaer will just be like, okay, and turn around, and then I'm gonna do it. He's gonna do the thing where you stick your fingers in your mouth and whistle very loudly. I'm not gonna do it.
Yep.
I'd whistle, but my mic won't pick it up.
Yeah. The Roderick snaps at attention towards Xalbaer.
Someone just winces. Actually, Rosetta would wince as well. They both got really good perception. That's loud.
Yeah, but nobody is looking at Rosetta right now.
Mm.
And Hugh just looks up.
Sit. It's tea time. Be polite. Show some manners.
Go fuck yourself.
I mean, I can drink your tea for you if you'd rather.
Roderick is gonna come in and sit down at the table.
Decimal, am I allowed to sit or am I still in hand jail?
He's going to sigh very heavily and let you go.
And jail doesn't seem very effective.
It's not. I'm very loud. Tutu Kid takes Decimal's pinky and starts
He will
walking
remove
towards
his
the
hand.
table.
He will remove his hand.
Tutu Kid will walk behind Decimal and start trying to push him towards the
He
table.
will step out of the way.
Tutu Kid will fall on their face.
What's Alexa and Lincoln doing?
Inside, but there's not you can't really drink the tea.
Really either. So standing with Alexa looking at Decimal.
Tea time is an emotion, not so much a thing sometimes.
Hugh is going to smile and go, well, you could just come over and sit with me.
I'll drink your tea, Alexa, so you won't have to feel bad at all. Decimal, you gotta come and sit!
He's sitting on the windows.
That's close enough. And Tutu Kid does plop himself on a seat.
I'll go over and sit with you.
Table. Oh, go ahead.
Lincoln is going over and sitting with who? With Hugh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm so tempted to cast command. I know the perfect word for this situation. It's participate.
Only lasts around though.
Only lasts around. It'll probably make him more mad than anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well,
so everybody's sitting around the table except for the person who should be.
Well, Lincoln is sitting on the couch with Hugh. Tutu Kid and Roderick are sitting at the table.
Xalbaer loafed by it.
To be fair, there is minimal seating, so some people would have had to sit on the couch or in some of the comfy chairs.
Yeah, Alexa's fine, just either standing or taking a chair.
And now that everyone's sitting down, the cat who was standing and making tea comes out with a whole tray filled with only enough cups for those who can actually drink.
Nice.
You can't just leave people out! I'll go get some cups. You don't even have to fill them. I'm just gonna go get some cups. I'm gonna get some kids.
Tutu Kid, we need to be quiet now. Okay?
But they need cups, otherwise it's rude.
Alexa will just pull out the thermos of tea that they carry. It's mostly for other people who are stressed out, but she can pretend.
And Rosetta sets the tray down and picks up a single mug and walks over to Decimal and hands it to him.
He takes it like one would hold a live grenade, and then very carefully and very pointedly puts it down.
She walks away and passes out the rest of them. Even one for Hugh, who carefully puts away the book on the bookshelf. And then she sits down, and she smiles and says, And that's where we're cutting off. Thank you for coming to return to the Eclipse Cathedral. Next time, we will have a conversation.
Oh, I'm gonna die until then.
You get
I'm
more.
so curious.
Thank you for listening.
It's been like since May.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.